right, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back. Thank you for your support. Thank you for being here. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel and that you will show support by liking the video and sharing it. And thank you to those who have been sharing my content. It is noted, and that is the best way to support your favorite readers on YouTube is by sharing their content. It helps to get their content noticed. It helps to get new subscribers. And it is very valuable to us when you do those things. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you to those who are new. And for those who have been around for a while, and even some who have been with me from day one. I appreciate you so much. And I'm so grateful to have you here. No matter how long you've been here, no matter how much you've done to help grow this channel, your presence here is such a blessing to me. All right, enough is enough, Christy. You're grateful. We get it. All right, so there was quite a bit of music that came through for this video, and the first song that came through was by a gentleman named Chester C. S-E-E, like I can see you. And the song goes like this. I don't want to tell you that I long to see your face. I'm scared it might scare you away. And I don't want to tell you that sometimes I think of you and smile. 'Cause time with you is time enough for now. See, I don't know how long I can stick around and be just another friend time and time again and hold my tongue. See, I don't know how long before it breaks me down inside and all my strength has gone away and it's too late before I say, I'm falling for you, I'm falling for you. I'm trying hard to be myself, but I always seem to fail. Afraid I'm not that guy you know so well, 'cause every time I hear you, I just seem to lose my head and spend my time admiring you instead. See, I don't know how long I can stick around and be just another friend time and time again and hold my tongue. See, I don't know how long before it breaks me down inside and all my strength has gone away and it's too late before I say, I'm falling for you, I'm falling for you. Torn between the chance for everything and a price that I can't pay. 'Cause losing you is something that I'd never choose, so I just have to wait. But it kills me every day, falling for you, falling for you, falling for you, falling for you. I don't want to tell you that sometimes I think of you and smile. So there's a friend in your life who is falling for you, and they're afraid to tell you because they're afraid that if they tell you they're falling for you, that it will run you away and that they will no longer have your friendship, and that's a price that they can't pay. And so rather than be honest with you and tell you how they feel, they're going to keep this secret because they're afraid of losing you, okay? And then the next song that I got was My Heart is Open by Maroon 5 featuring Gwen Stefani. And it goes like this. I know you're scared, I can feel it. It's in the air, I know you feel that too. But take a chance on me, you won't regret it. No, one more no and I'll believe you. I'll walk away and I will leave you be. And that's the last time you'll say no to me. It won't take me long to find another lover, but I want you. I can't spend another minute getting over loving you. If you don't ever say yeah, let me hear you say yeah. Want to hear you say yeah, 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 till my heart is open. Now you're going to say yeah. Let me hear you say yeah. Want to hear you say yeah, yeah, yeah. Want to hear you say, want to hear you say, want to hear you say yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. It's just a moment. Go and seize it. Don't be afraid to give your heart to me. And if you do, I know that I won't let you down. No. Yeah, so hand it over. Trust me with your love. I'll do anything you want me to, 'cause I can't breathe until I see your face. Oh, and I don't need time to find another lover, but I want you. I can't spend another minute getting over loving you. If you don't ever say yeah, let me hear you say yeah. Want to hear you say yeah, yeah, yeah till my heart is open. Now you're going to say yeah. Let me hear you say yeah. Want to hear you say yeah, yeah, yeah. Want to hear you say yeah. Want to hear you say yeah. Want to hear you say yes, 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 yes. So, what I get from this song is this is that person. It's like, I keep waiting for you to tell me that you want to be with me. It's in the air. You feel it. I feel it. I know you're scared. I can feel it. It's in the air, and I know you feel that too. Like, you can feel that there's something between us. But take a chance on me. You won't regret it. One more no, and I'll believe you. So it's like this person has had you tell them no. Maybe you haven't expressed that you want a relationship, but this person keeps saying they don't want a relationship. Maybe they're saying they don't want a relationship with anybody, and you're like, I'll walk away and I'll leave you be, and that's the last time you'll say no to me. It won't take me long to find another lover, but I want you. I can't spend another minute getting over loving you. So even while they're friends with you, they're having to constantly get over loving you. And that's a very hard place to be. If you've ever had a friend that you had feelings for and you wanted desperately for that person to like you, and you know you both can feel that there's something there, but they just won't. They won't. There's a fear of letting you in, and they're like, if you keep saying no to me, or it doesn't necessarily have to be that they're saying no. It's like, but if you continue to not open your heart to me, I'm gonna have to leave because I can't keep getting over loving you. This whole time that we're friends, all I'm doing is constantly getting over my love for you, because I have gotten to the point where I've fallen in love with you, is what's being said here. All right, and then we had When I'm With You by Chris Stapleton. And it goes like this. Let me have the lyrics. I can't. It won't give me the lyrics to that one. So let's see if I can find it. There we go. There we go. I'm 40 years old, and it looks like the end of the rainbow. Ain't no pot of gold. The things that I've done, I doubt anyone will remember. After I'm gone, the places I've been, there's some I'd go back to, and some where I won't go again. And most of the time, I'm feeling like I'm fading into the night. But when I'm with you, I feel like a dreamer that's had all his dreams come true. Like my kiss. Where'd that come from? Like my skies are all blue when I'm with you. Got a good job, and I'm thankful to be working when so many good people are not. Sometimes I can't stand how my back and my hands, they won't work like they used to. Somewhere in my mind, I'm still searching for something I know that I'm not going to find. When I know for sure I've got so much more than a man ever needs. But when I'm with you, I feel like a dreamer that's had all his dreams come true. Like my skies are all blue when I'm with you. I'm 40 years old, and it looks like the end of the rainbow. Ain't no pot of gold. And then we got Another song. I'm sorry I'm taking so much time up with this, but you need to understand what's going on here. We got so far away by Stained. Here we go again with not being able to get the lyrics. I'm getting these lyrics. One way or the other, I'm getting these lyrics. Here we go. Alright. This is my life. It's not what it was before. All these feelings I've shared, and these are my dreams that I'd never lived before. Somebody shake me, 'cause I must be sleeping. Now that we're here, it's so far away. All the struggles we thought was in vain, all in the mistakes one life contained, they all finally start to go away. Now that we're here, it's so far away. And I feel like I can face the day and I can forgive. And I'm not ashamed to be the person that I am today. These are my words that I've never said before. I think I'm doing okay, and this is the smile that I've never shown before. Somebody shake me, 'cause I must be sleeping. Now that we're here, it's so far away. All the struggles we thought was in vain, all the mistakes one life contained, they all finally start to go away. Now that we're here, it's so far away. And I feel like I can face the day and I can forgive. And I'm not ashamed to be the person that I am today. I'm so afraid of waking. Please don't shake me. Afraid of waking. Please don't shake me. Now that we're here, I'm so far away. All the struggle we thought was in vain, all in the mistakes one life can contain, they are finally starting to go away. Now that we're here, it's so far away, and I feel I can face the day and I can forgive, and I'm not ashamed to be the person that I am today. So in the past, you had a history, maybe with this person, or either you just had a history and you are finally getting past that. You're finally becoming the person you've always wanted to be, and you're proud of that, and you should be. So somehow that factors in as well. And then the last song that we got was I Don't Want to Miss a Thing by Aerosmith. And we've had this song before on this channel as well. Here we go again with not being able to get the dang lyrics. I'm getting the lyrics. I'm gonna get them. I don't want to miss a thing. Let's see here. It could be. It could be this. Hold on. Nope. Don't want to miss a thing. There we go. Damn it. Excuse my language. Okay. I could stay awake just to hear you breathing, watch you smile while you are sleeping. While you're far away and dreaming, I could spend my life in this sweet surrender. I could stay lost in this moment forever, and every moment spent with you is a moment I treasure. I don't want to close my eyes, I don't want to fall asleep, 'cause I'd miss you, babe, and I don't want to miss a thing. Sorry. Because even when I dream of you, the sweetest dream will never do. I'd still miss you, babe, and I don't want to miss a thing. Lying close to you, feeling your heart beating, and I'm wondering what you're dreaming, wondering if it's me you're seeing. And then I kiss your eyes and thank God we're together. I just want to stay with you in this moment forever, forever and ever. I don't want to close my eyes. I don't want to fall asleep, 'cause I'd miss you, baby, and I don't want to miss a thing. 'Cause even when I dream of you, the sweetest dream will never do. I'd still miss you, baby, and I don't want to miss a thing. I don't want to miss one smile, don't want to miss one kiss. Well, I just want to be with you, right here with you, just like this. I just want to hold you close. I'll feel your heart so close to mine. And just stay here in this moment for all the rest of time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't want to close my eyes. I don't want to fall asleep, 'cause I'd miss you, baby. And I don't want to miss a thing. 'Cause even when I dream of you, the sweetest dream will never do. I'd still miss you, baby, and I don't want to miss a thing. I don't want to close my eyes. I don't want to fall asleep, 'cause I'd miss you, and I don't want to miss a thing. 'Cause even when I dream of you, the sweetest dream will never do. And I'd still miss you, baby, and I don't want to miss a thing. I don't want to miss a thing. And for some reason, that song reminds me of my husband, because yesterday I fell asleep in the recliner. And when we have a Scorpio moon, and we'll have a Scorpio moon right now, it doesn't matter how full the moon is. When it's in Scorpio, I have dreams, and I have always done that. And they're very real dreams. It's like I'm working through things that are they're causing me frustration or hurt or anger or just horrible things I'm having to work through. So anyway, I fell asleep in the recliner, and instantly I began to dream. And in my dream, I was driving my husband's truck, and I had his cat, Gracie, sitting in my lap. And I was driving, and I pulled out of our driveway, and about the time I got on the road, the cat was no longer in my lap. My husband was. And he didn't have a shirt on, and I remember I kissed him on his back. And when I kissed him on his back, I began to cry and just was sobbing and sobbing and sobbing, because I can remember times when I would kiss his back and I would lay there while he was asleep, because I could never sleep. And I can remember him telling me that he would do the same thing to me, and he would kiss my eyes. And he would even think, oh, he didn't know anything about this song, or he wasn't thinking about this song at the time. It just so happens that the song reminds me of things that happened in our relationship. But he would tell me the next morning that I would be smiling in my dream, or I would be laughing, and sometimes I would talk in my sleep, and he would try to get me to tell him things. And I was like, what were you asking me? And he was like, well, I'd ask you, had you been seeing anybody else and stuff like that. And I was like, well, what did I say? And he was like, you would always say, no, are you crazy? I love you. Or something like that. But anyway, he would kiss my eyes while I was asleep. And I can remember thinking many times, I don't want to go to sleep because I don't want to miss a thing. Like, I know that there's going to come a day when you will no longer be here. And I don't want to miss a thing. I don't want to miss anything about this relationship. And so I don't know if it's the same relationship or if you have different people in your life that you're working through right now. Because right now, because the moon is in Scorpio, we're working through deep wounds that we need to deal with. And the goal is not to be scorned or angry. But I woke up from that dream and I was just sobbing. Even after I woke up, I was sobbing out loud, crying. And it took me a long time to wake up from that dream, to really get myself together. It was a very painful dream. So anyway, those are the songs that came through. And what I'm getting from this is that you have a friend that you're in love with, and you're at the point with this person that it's becoming more difficult. It's like you don't want to run them off, because right now you just want to have them near you. You don't want to miss anything by running them off, but it hurts too much. and you don't know how much longer you can be just a friend, because it does hurt. It does hurt, especially if they're with somebody else and you both know there's something there. You both know that there's feelings there, but they're not making any moves because they have integrity and they have somebody else. And you may even know they don't get along with that person very well, and you keep waiting, for this person to finally wake up and realize, I'm with the wrong person. And you're like, if you keep telling me no, if you keep giving off that vibe of I'm not going to make a move in your direction, you have already many people that you could be with. It wouldn't take you long to replace them, but you want them. You love them. That's the vibe that I'm getting from the music, okay? And you may be having dreams about this situation as well. All right, what virtues are you working on, Spirit? What virtues are you working on? And I'm going to find out how the other person feels about this, because you may be this person that's the friend that's in love, or you may be the other. And I want to find out for you how they feel. Again, Spirit wants us to have joy and compassion. So somehow joy and compassion are going to factor in here. There's a lot going on here. Be kind. Have faith. Be generous with your money. Your money's showing up. Spirit wants you to have generosity when it comes to your money and being responsible for your money. Being responsible for your kindness, for your faith, for your generosity, and to have joy, to be happy, and to have compassion. You're also being encouraged to have peace again. Last night we had joy, compassion, and peace. You're still being encouraged to have those things. But now, kindness, faith, generosity, being responsible for your money, and being responsible, period. And also serving. And I can't help but notice that integrity is the very next card. Okay? So, this is about work. It's about, you remember the song by Chris Stapleton when it talked about working, being 40 years old and realizing there's no pot of gold? Also, after last night's reading, I found this on the table. It's a fortune cookie. You may have recently been out to have Chinese food, or you may be from China. Consider your impressions and follow them once in a while. So there's something that impresses you, and you're being told when something impresses you, follow it once in a while and see where it leads. All right, so we have somebody who's in love with a friend, okay? We know how you feel about this friend. We want to know how the friend feels about you. Drifting and upheaval. How does this friend that they're in love with feel about them? Like drifting and shallow. They feel like you're drifting from somebody who's shallow. They feel like you're drifting and you're better off. Or maybe you're drifting from someone else, or maybe they're drifting from you. Show me how the person that's not the friend that's in love, show me how the person they're in love with feels about them. Letting go came out in reverse. So they feel like they can't let go. They can't move on. They can't walk away. What do you mean they can't walk away? What does walking away have to do with the person, the friend that's in love? What it has to do with the person, with you, the friend that's in love, is that you are receptive to this. They can't let go of this because you want this. And somehow you help them. I think that they had a very cold heart at one time. I think this person was very cold-hearted, and you have helped them to not be so cold-hearted. You've helped them to thaw out when it comes to love. You've helped them to be receptive to having love again, because I think they had given up on love. I think they had been hurt so much. Show me their feelings about being receptive and being frozen. The fantasy card came out, so seeing through illusion and how deep this connection is. So it's like, this isn't a fantasy. I'm seeing through the illusions of this and how deep it is. So at one time, they maybe thought that love was like a fantasy, that it was something unattainable. And they're realizing that that's not true, because this is something deep. What are the illusions they're seeing through? Dark influences, lust, and divine feminine. So they're realizing that you're a divine feminine, for one thing. And that there was some dark influences and some lust. They're seeing through the illusions of that. They thought that this person, they thought that you just wanted them because of your lust, that you just wanted sex with no commitment. And they're seeing through the illusions of that, and that this is a very deep, deep connection. And I think at one time they thought that twin flames were a fantasy. But they cannot let this go. They cannot walk away from this because of you being receptive, and you have melted their heart. Like, you have melted this person's heart, because they realize that this relationship is not just about sex. It's not strictly sexual. It's not about dark influences of any kind. It's a pure, deep connection. Very complex, and it's very important. You've brought awareness to them that there can be relationships that are not just about sex or just about being used for whatever you can get from somebody. You've shown this person true love is what you've done. And this is your friend. It's a friend of yours. You have a friend that's a divine masculine or divine feminine. It looks like you're a divine masculine and you have a friend who's a divine feminine, and they have melted your heart because of being receptive, helped you to see that love is more than just sex or being used for what you can get. I think you've had a lot of relationships in your life that all they did was use you, and this person is showing you a side of love that is very deep. And you're realizing that twin flames are not a fantasy, that they're truly real, and it's a soul connection. So what do you plan on doing about this connection? The one that you're not the one that's the friend that's in love, but the other person that they're in love with. What do they intend to do about this connection? They feel like they're better off because they're drifting, and they're going to put they're not going to be so distant, so far away. Remember that song by Stain? For some reason I'm hearing that in my head. So far away. What? Okay. So what they're going to do is they're going to realize that they're better off because of drifting and not having so much distance, or not being so distant. What are they drifting from? They're drifting from something else. Pretending. They're drifting. They're better off if they get away from pretending and get closer to you. That's what they're wanting. That's what they're going to do. They realize that they'd be better off if they would pretend, stop pretending and get closer to you. They want to get closer to you and stop pretending, but they won't tell you this. If they could tell you this, what would they say? If they could tell you this, what would they say? They would say, I can't love you the way that I want. And they told me you were full of shit. Alright, and what would you say to them? You would say, I miss you so much all the time, actually. And what would they say now that they know you're not full of it? What would they say? Whoa, that flew out. I think I'm falling in love with you. Ah, fuck, why, Lord, I can't send this. Tell me again why you're single. I think I'm falling in love with you. I act like I don't care, but I do. I just want honesty. Please don't lie to me. I'm falling in love with you. So they are falling in love with you. I know your fine ass is not single. So they don't want you to lie about being single. For some reason, they think you're not single. All right, what else would you say to them? You would say, fuck you, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, and I don't want a relationship. So, and I can't stand you. You drive me crazy. What the fuck did I get myself into? So this person has gotten, somehow, got you to the point where you miss them, but you can't, you're like, fuck you, I hate you, and I don't want a relationship with you. I can't stand you, you drive me crazy. And it's because they keep insisting that you're in a relationship, and I don't think you are. I think all you are is a friend who wants to be with them. I think you're the one who's with somebody else, this person over here, and they know that that's why this person's in love. This one doesn't want a relationship. Why don't you want a relationship? Because what am I going to do with you seriously? And it's late, really late. Why aren't you with me? And I could see myself marrying you one day, but you're a fucking asshole and you're my impossible love. I do like it when you text me good morning, though. This person that's been a friend, that's melted your heart and shown you that there's more to love than just sex or getting what you want from somebody, and that this twin flame is not a fantasy, that it's real and it's deep. They have been waiting for so long for you to show them that you love them. They've cried about this. They have healed or are healing from this because they've been waiting for so long. They've been waiting for so long for you to love them, and you are indeed falling in love with them, but you would never tell them that. And it's because you have trust issues. You think they're already with somebody else. You feel like you're better off drifting because of pretending and not being distant. You feel like you'd be better off if you could drift. Or stop, get away from the pretending. You feel like you'd be better off if you could drift from somebody pretending and not being distant. So if you were closer, you feel like you'd be better off if you could be closer to this person. Because you would know for sure if they're pretending. Right now, it's like there's a barrier of distance, and you're not sure if they really are into you, if they are pretending. So if you're a cross-watcher, let's see how they feel about you. How does the person that's a friend feel about them? They feel like they can't avoid consequences, and that this is going to happen one day, someday, another time. So it's like I'm trying to avoid consequences for some reason. What are the consequences you're trying to avoid? Hoping. hoping that somebody will wake up and have an epiphany and realize that this is what they want. So this person is afraid that you're not going to wake up and realize that this is what you want. And they're longing for you to do that. How do they feel, though? Oh, they have a resentment and they're in despair. That's why they were saying, I hate you, fuck you, fuck you. Because they're tired of having the tension. There's been tension. What do they plan on doing about this? Being your friend and being alone. All they want is you, and they're gonna be alone and be your friend. That's all they're gonna do. They're not going, and look, farewell on the bottom of the deck. They might be planning on being your friend and putting distance between the two of you because it's hurting them so badly. Why is farewell on the bottom of the deck? Because they're hurt. They're shattered. This person is hurt. They're saying, fuck you, I hate you, and what did I get myself into? Because they are a friend. They helped you to see the truth about love, to see the truth about the depth of spiritual connections that are not bullshit. You thought they were bullshit, but they've helped you to see that's not the truth. And you're over here and you have fallen in love with them, and they're over here and they are shattered because you have made them wait so long. And even now, you're not telling them that you love them, and that's what they long for. That's what they want. Oh, wow. All right, so why is this relationship having to not, why can't it move forward? Because they will call and I'm staying up late at night. They're up late at night wanting this person to call. And that's, you're like waiting. Am I gonna hear from you today? Somebody's pushing your button and you're staying up late at night. There's somebody here is getting their buttons pushed. Why can't this relationship? Because somebody moved on because of having to have late nights. Maybe you were working late and you weren't there with them. For some reason you weren't there with them at night. And you weren't calling them either. Why can't this relationship move forward? Ooh, because somebody wanted to practice forgiveness and they were making silent moves because of some drama. They didn't want any drama, so they were practicing forgiveness and making silent moves. Clarify the silent moves they've been making in secret. They want their freedom. Why don't they have their freedom? Because somebody wanted one last chance. And how's that chance going now? They're working. They have regret. They can't focus on themselves. They want to be healed, and they're trusting the plan. So giving somebody one last chance, they're working on this and they regret it. That may be somebody they work with and they have regret because they haven't been able to focus on themselves and their healing and trusting the plan. Alright, and what's being shown though about what's going on? That there's an apology. I'm sorry for disappointing you. Will you accept my apology? And what's going to be the outcome of the apology? Somebody's going to say, you're not worth waiting for. Why aren't they worth waiting for? Because you've moved on. You were having late nights and fighting it, and you moved on. So what's going to be the outcome of the relationship that had one last chance? You're making a decision now about that. You're not divinely guided in making a decision. What do you mean you're not divinely guided? Divinely guided came out again, or it was out already. Taking it slow in reverse. Don't lose hope in reverse. I choose you upright, not the right time in reverse. Damn. Alright. So, I choose you. Okay? But, I'm not divinely guided. I'm not going to take it slow. I'm trying not to lose hope. But it's not the right time. The only thing that came out upright was that I choose you. So, you've lost hope. You're not even taking it slow anymore. You're just like, I'm over this. I'm quickly moving past this. And it's because you weren't divinely guided to do this. And it was not the right time either. When you did this, the timing was all wrong. And it caused pain to this person, this friend of yours. So what's going to happen with the friend of yours? What's going to happen with the friend of yours? Somebody's going to be eliminated so you don't have to be by yourself. I guess you're going to eliminate this person. You're in denial. Clarify elimination. You feel like this was a mistake. You've been overthinking it. This wasn't a mistake, and you need to stop overthinking. So you're eliminating your divine counterpart. You're also stalking them. Why are you eliminating them? Because the grass is greener and enough is enough in reverse. So you haven't had enough. Oh, card on the floor. There's a lot of burdens going on here. I think there's a lot of financial struggles. I don't know where that goes, but it came out. I need to see if there's better romantic options. And I haven't had enough. So you haven't gotten your belly full. It's like you're wanting to play the field. That's what's going to happen with the friend, the twin flame. You don't know, though, for sure. It's like you can't decide. What are you leaning towards? Being humble and not being self-centered. Oh, yes, you are. Okay. So you're going to be arrogant, self-centered, and reconcile. How's that going to turn out? That's why they think you're an asshole. Somebody's going to be angry. You're not going to keep me waiting. Trust your intuition. And family in reverse. So this person that was your friend that showed you that this was true love, what true love was, and helped you to warm up to that, you gave somebody else one last chance to work things out. And you regret it. You regret doing this. You realize it was not the right time. Somehow the timing of it all caused more pain to this person. Like they were going through something and they needed you and you were not there for them because you were giving your person that you were with another chance and trying not to have drama. You were trying to forgive them, but at the same time you were making silent moves. Tell me more about the silent moves that they were making. Clarify the silent moves. Oh. Dating, being a player, having a fling, being hard to read. This was all in your head and you were having differences. So you told somebody this was all in their head. You're reading this all wrong. You're seeing this all wrong. This is all in your head. I wasn't having flings, dating, and being a player. What's the truth? that this person's not for you, and you're realizing this. This is a new love that you haven't realized is not for you because of somebody escaping. Somebody had a new love, and you haven't realized it yet, but there is somebody making silent moves, and it's not you. It's the person that you gave a second chance to. The person that you gave another chance to, that you regret giving a chance to, they're playing games. They have somebody new. They feel like they're no longer for you, and you haven't realized this yet. And this person also drinks or does drugs. What's going to be the outcome of the fling they're having? There's gossip here. Somebody's not going to change. They've been online dating. It's not a divine union, and they're clueless. They don't even know what a divine union is. Okay, so you have somebody you gave another chance, and they have moved on because y'all were fighting and having late night arguments about money and stuff. So they were making silent moves and pretending like they were forgiving you. This divine feminine is a victim. They taught you what true love was, and you used what they taught you to try and heal your relationship. Meanwhile, the person you were trying to heal it with was having an affair with somebody else, and you don't know that, or I don't think you know it now. I think you're in denial about it, and that you don't believe that it's happening. Spirit, show me the gossip. Somebody's into sports, and this was a love story once upon a time. So you may be into playing games, like video games, or you may just be a player. You're brainstorming while you're playing games, or about somebody that's playing games. You're thinking about this. I think we've been hearing this more and more, that there's somebody's playing games and getting kicked to the curb. Alright, show me the gossip about this person over here. The police have been involved. Fighting for what they love came out in reverse. They're fulfilling a fantasy, and there's evidence of cheating. So somehow the police are involved, and they haven't been fighting for what they love. They've been fulfilling a fantasy. There could be red lipstick involved here. There's evidence of cheating. Somebody could also wear fishnet stockings with high heels. They could be having an affair with a police officer. But there's been law enforcement somehow involved. Fighting for what you love. You haven't been fighting for what you love. You've been fulfilling a fantasy. So this person that you gave a second chance to and made this divine feminine who taught you that love can be very deep and that it can be a spiritual connection. This person right here does not have a spiritual connection with you at all. They are clueless about it. Alright, any more gossip about this? May I see any more gossip we need to know? What else do we need to know? This person's a bugaboo. So they're constantly bugging your person for sex. Blowing their phone up. They're toxic. They're busy. And they're a manipulator. They used to manipulate and pull the strings. What's going to be the outcome of this affair? This person's having an affair. Spirit says caution. The outcome is caution. Why do they need to be cautious? Because somebody is going to be destroyed, shattered, broken, and fucked up because of somebody writing it out and not being able to defend themselves. Why can't they defend themselves? Because you already know the tea. This person is a player and they're into games or sports, and they've been venting and talking about your issues to other people. And this is why you're about to get kicked to the curb. What's going to be the outcome of this? Somebody's money hungry. And it's a fake friend. They may be having an affair with one of your friends. Can you give them some hints about the friend they're having an affair with? I think they're having an affair with one of your friends. It's somebody who's busy, who's jealous, and who is manipulating, controlling, lying, and pulling the strings. They were, but I don't think they are anymore. They also are spoiled. I feel that this is a friend of yours and you know that this happened, and that's why you're not friends with this person anymore. But I don't think you know. I think you just know. You already know the tea. It's like you suspect, and you may even be having dreams about it. Like, you might usually hang out with this person and they recently were like, you're not coming to my house. I don't want you at my house. And you didn't understand why. The reason why is because they were fucking your old lady or your old man. And you had no idea. Meanwhile, you have a very good friend who has taught you about love and spiritual connection. And you have one with them. And you've kept them waiting because of somebody who didn't give a damn about you. They were money hungry. Or you were. Alright. So, enough about that. Let's see how this happened. Talk to me about the friend that's in love. How did that happen? The friend that's in love with you. They wanted to go on a real fucking date. Alright? Smell good and get their sexy on. And what was being hidden? Whew. That you need to check yourself. You're playing with fire. Love can hurt like hell. Breathe through that shit. They want shit to be different. Forgive. And interrupting is for assholes. So this person's like, I have to check myself. I'm in love with you and it's hurting me. I wish this could be different. I'm going to forgive. And interrupting is somehow for assholes. And what's being shown? That it's time for shit to get real. And it's not that serious. What do you mean it's not that serious? You're about to find out that your person is not that serious about you. Is what it looks like to me. You fucked up, came out. You have to deal with your drama. Tantrums are for babies. Somebody's going to send a picture. And they're going to stop trying to control every damn thing. And what's going to happen next? You're going to keep that shit to yourself. Why are you going to keep it to yourself? Because you're about to just walk away. You're going to tell them to shut the fuck up. Fucking say it. Just fucking say it. And when they do, you're going to just walk away and say, you need to shut the fuck up. Because I know a whole lot more than you think I do. Show me the shadow side of the person that they're having an affair with. They're uncomfortable. They want revenge. They're irresponsible. Alright, show me the shadow side of your person that's having an affair with this person. They're empty, void, they're superficial, they're medicating, and they're robotic. They're just going through the motions with you, and they have a lot of lust. Alrighty then. Is there any more tea about this affair over here? There's unrequited love and somebody wants to tell you that they're sorry, but it's in reverse, so it's like they're not even sorry. They don't return your love and they're not sorry. This is not destiny. What's the gossip about the friend over here? People are saying that they're intoxicated, but they're not. What's the truth? Something happened in the winter, and they were faking. What were they pretending about in the winter? Having unconditional love. Something happened in the spring, and somebody was not a psycho. What do you mean they were not a psycho? They were unapologetic because of being isolated and alone in a love affair. Something happened and they were like, I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. I need you to be away from me because you wanted to go back to this person. And they were like, I'm not sorry. I'm not crazy. You thought they were crazy. You thought they were a fake. People told you they were full of it. This was unconditional love that they had for you in the winter. And somebody said they were drunk, but they weren't. Anything else we need to know about this friend? Somebody thinks they're materialistic. What's the truth? That they are a sparkle or a wish. What's their surprise or wish? They wish that somebody would say no to the player. And that this is a secret that they don't know about. So they don't know this person's playing, but they're about to find out. They're having an affair, or have been recently had an affair with one of your friends. And I think they may have gotten an STD, if I'm not mistaken. That's why they gotta check themselves. Alright. What would this divine feminine say to this divine masculine? She would say, I need security, and I know you don't feel the same way. What would he say to her? He would say, your intellect arouses me. What else? So he thinks she's smart. I don't know what you want, and I compare others to you, and I want you back. What would she say to that? She would say, I see life differently now. We don't share the same values, but I don't want to let you go. So what's going to be the outcome here? You're going to have too much to lose, but I do love you. What's going to be the outcome if I have too much to lose? I will do it all again, and I miss hearing your voice. I have trouble with intimacy. They don't trust people, and it's going to be worse now because they're going to find out their person's been cheating with maybe their best friend. Alright, show me what's going to happen with the money. We see this divine feminine, I think, needs security. What's going on with her money? The underworld is here with happiness in reverse. Why is it in reverse? I think she's lost somebody. Because she can't explore. What do you mean she can't explore? I don't understand. There's spell work being done and she has angelic help. Oh, somebody's done spell work on her. Her home is here and not being charitable. Somebody's done spell work, but she has angelic help. That's what's going on here. Her happiness is being affected by the spell work, and it's causing her to look for her happiness. What's going to be the outcome of the spell work that's got angelic help? This person's going to have growth, and they're going to have a gift. Can we see what this gift is? The gift is that somebody's going to be a student. There's going to be a shift. They're not going to take a risk because somebody is unreliable. What's going to be the outcome of unreliable? They're planning, but they can't manage their money because somebody won't grow up. They've had a loss when it comes to being a parent, and they're unstable. Alright, what's going on with Divine Masculine Spirit? Divine Masculine, you have the media and your transportation here in reverse, but you're going to have a surprise. And what's the surprise? That somebody's going to take off and they're not going to tell anybody they're doing this. You have transportation problems, and there's problems with the media. Something you're seeing maybe on social media. You might be looking for something to buy, like a car or something, and you're going to have a surprise that somebody's going to take off, but they're not telling anybody. Why are they taking off and not telling anybody? Because of science. Clarify what you mean about the science. Their soul tribe and their spirituality are here in reverse, and they're being inspired about the office in reverse. What's the inspiration about the office? That somebody's a phoenix rising, they're an artist, and they're not leaving a legacy. Why are they not being left a legacy? Because of real estate, somebody motivating to not give you any options. And what's going to be the outcome? So it's like somebody's not giving you the option. They're not going to help you. They're not going to share with you. They're not in your network. And they're not going to work with you. Anything positive connecting these two people? Divine timing, something you can't talk about, somebody being a rescuer, a teacher, and new gifts that are going to be activated. Why are your new gifts in reverse in your teacher? Because you're going to manifest a windfall and be comfortable. This is what's happening between the two of you. In divine timing, there's something you can't talk about. You're going to have a rescuer, a teacher, but the teacher and the activation of the new gifts are coming out in reverse. And the reason why you're not learning anything from this teacher and having new gifts activated is because you're manifesting a windfall instead. So this person that's trying to teach you something and to help you activate new gifts, you're not learning anything from them because you're manifesting a windfall. Like, in other words, you realize this person that's teaching you this, that you don't need what they're offering. So rather than doing that, you're just you're going right past that. And you're like, I don't need to be taught about activating new gifts. I already have gifts and I can manifest a windfall. But there's something that you all have, I think the two of you have a secret, and it's going to be that somebody's going to be rescued at the right time. I'm going to help you and rescue you. And you're going to be comfortable too. Beautiful. So the two of you have a future together. But what's sad here is that this person that you have loved unconditionally, Divine Feminine, is with somebody that they gave a second chance to. And that person was cheating with their best friend. And potentially could have gotten an STD. Based on my readings that I've done before. Okay. Now, may I see how the universe is working here? How is the universe working here? The sun, the joy, bringing the happiness. Leo's here. And no more toxicity. The universe is trying to get rid of the toxicity. Why is the sun here? Because somebody is frozen. And Sagittarius is here with, I'm not taking a risk. You're cold as hell and I'm not taking a risk. Alright, why is Capricorn here? The devil. Sagittarius is here again with, I'm not going to show you any love. I'm done showing love to you. And boundaries. There's no boundaries. This is a toxic love. Alright, anything else we need to know? So somebody's breaking up here. And I think it's this person over here because they found out they were cheating. Oh my God. There it is, right there. Alright. They're pissed off. It's the Emperor. It's a divine masculine, and they're dealing with a very controlling karmic partner that they're angry with, and they're awakening. They're awakening to the fact that this person has another person. Why are they angry? Because of something there's a wheel. It's moving slow, but it's happening. And it's uncovering deception and why this person hasn't been taking any love. Alright, what's the wheel? They were unawakened, or they didn't realize, okay? They didn't realize this. They didn't realize what a catch somebody was. That somebody lied to them and told them this person was full of shit, and they believed it. So they didn't go on a date. They were unawakened about what a catch. Somebody lied. You didn't believe this when it came to a date, and this you were a coward. What's going to be the outcome of all of this? You're going to be the King of Swords is here, so it's like I'm done with this shit. I'm done with this shit. You're mirroring though. You're mirroring. You're seeing yourself. You're seeing yourself here. You're seeing why you can't heal. You're seeing through your denial and the fact that somebody here has had no boundaries and they've been a complete asshole, and that's why they're breaking up. What's going to be the outcome of this King of Swords? He is going to soul search. It could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. He's soul searching about how he's conflicted about moving, maybe physically moving, because somebody cannot be trusted. And then there's a strength card here. They are all major arcanas, all of them. I'm soul searching about how internally conflicted I am about moving, because somebody here can't be trusted. We have Leo, we have Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Aries. Why can't they be trusted? Because they've betrayed you, and they're going to do it again. And you know that. How do you feel about the Empress? How do you feel about your Divine Feminine? You feel like it's time, but not time. Not time for what? What do you feel like it's not time for? Sagittarius is here. Ooh, it's not time for the truth to come out. But you're ready to you're ready to offer this person something solid, because you're about to learn your lesson. Oh, here's another card. You're rethinking the relationship you've had. You're controlling yourself. You feel like it's not time for the truth to come out, so you're controlling yourself. And the truth has to do with a solid opportunity, like moving in with somebody, or having a new gift from the universe, something tangible, a gift. Somebody hasn't learned their lesson, but they are reevaluating this. What's the truth? That this person is ending something because they're not in love. And why is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse? Cancer is here, Pisces is here, Capricorn is here. Because of codependency. And looking, it's like a relationship. It's a very unhealthy relationship with a very strong desire. That's the Ace of Pentacles. So what's the lesson? that they kept somebody waiting that could have led them to everything. And what will happen if they accept the offer now? You'll have marriage and a lot of disappointment. Why would you be so disappointed? Because of a breakup. Somebody's wishing you would break up. You would be disappointed with this higher level commitment because of somebody wishing for a breakup. Why would that be so disappointing? Because of healing and being divinely guided to go through this dark shit. So you would be disappointed because you'd have to break up with this person. What's going to be the outcome? You're manipulating. And there's the King of Pentacles. That's a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. What are they being manipulative about? Hope for a third party. Somebody has a lot of gifts. Somebody intuitively knows when it comes to hope and a third party that there is no unconditional love. And that there's going to be a tower. What's going to be the outcome here? Somebody's going to be cold as ice. Oh my God. They're going to be very cold-hearted. They're money hungry. And they may even be pregnant. They have a new love. This person over here has a new love. They could have gotten pregnant by them, but they're cold, they're money hungry, and they have a new love. And you intuitively know that. And you're wishing that this person would wake the fuck up and realize it. I don't know. Anything else you want to say, Spirit? Somebody's going to move real quick backwards. Why are they going backwards? Because of being hurt and not wanting to hurt somebody and reject them. But what's going to be the outcome? It's going to be a nightmare. And there's a friend. And you want... This friend is like, you have to clean up the karma. I know you don't want to have to go through this, but you have to. This friend is going to support you to clean up this karma, even though it's not theirs to clean up. And how are they going to do that? They're going to show you that you can walk away from this. You remember you're going to walk away. You're going to keep that shit to yourself. This person knows shit. They're psychic. And you are watching them or listening to them, or they are helping you do readings or something, and they're showing you the truth about the person you're with being with your friend. And the person that you're with doesn't think you know, but you do. Alright, anything else we need to know here, Spirit? Be patient. Why? Because there's going to be rejection. And somebody's longing. What are they longing for? For trust and to be on different pages. Alright, so be patient. Somebody is about to be rejected. That you've been longing for somebody to trust you, that you and this person are on different pages. So this is just repeating the message. Like, you're psychic, you probably do readings, you probably get downloads, and you have been seeing for a while now that the person that you are twin flame with, or friends with, and that wanted it to be more than friendship, they gave their other person, their karmic relationship, a second chance, and found out that that they regretted it, and they kept you waiting even longer, and you were like, I'm over it, fuck you, I'm done with you. You gave somebody a second chance, and I told you they were cheating. And they were cheating, and you found out that they were cheating. Alright, anything else we need to know here? You're coming out of denial. What about what? You're coming out of denial about your twin flame and true love. Use your intuition. Anything else? Your finances are here with an apology. Why are they apologizing? Because of self-care, abundance, and making a decision. Alright, you have a new love on the bottom of the deck. What's going to be the outcome of the new love? Somebody has an obsession. What do you mean they have an obsession? It's a friendship. There's a friend that's obsessed with being in love. And then I think we saw that it's this twin flame. When you're coming out of denial, what's going to be the outcome of this obsession of this friend? Boundaries are here. Children are here. And stability. So you're going to have a healthy relationship. You may have children together. And you're going to have stability. What's going to be the outcome of this rejected person over here? Second chance came out. What do you mean second chance? Acceptance. What do you mean acceptance? This is a soulmate that's strictly sexual. You gave them a second chance and you are now accepting that this soulmate was strictly sexual. And now you're having to forgive them because they had an affair with a friend. What's going to be the outcome of strictly sexual soulmate? They're going to be vulnerable. They're going to open up and tell you the truth. They need healing. And there's obstacles. What's going to be the outcome of obstacles? You're going to be pissed off. You're going to have to wait. And you've learned your lesson. You regret this. Oh, I'm glad we finally got to the bottom of that. What spiritual gifts are operating here? Chakras came out. They need to be aligned. Your spirit guides are here. Time is a factor here. The clouds are a factor here. You're going to have communication about a doorway. Anything else? Broken hearts are here. Wisdom are here. And a house is somehow included here with aligning your chakras. Okay. What are the angels up to? Because I know they're up to something. Well, that came out with force. They're giving you peace and joy. I can't make it up. Spirit is insisting that there be joy. It's time to clean this mess up. Show this person forgiveness. You're going to have blessings, miracles. Your faith is here. Gratitude, prosperity, and knowledge with sexuality on the bottom of the deck. Ooh la la. Alright, talk to me, Spirit. What is Sacred Destiny's message for this situation? Sacred Destiny, Spirit. Sacred Destiny wants you to know that you're going on adventures. You have protection. And you can be open, okay? Why can they be open? Because it's going to be easy, simple. It's going to be simple. You're going to have success and a new beginning. And you're going to thrive. You're about to have some good shit happen in your life. But you're going to finally let go of this person that's been cheating on you. You did not know that they were cheating because you were in denial. It's amazing what happens when denial comes out, right? Alright, a higher self. Your higher self says, pray, pause this. I know you're afraid and you need direction. Outcome of all of that. Your higher self says, failure. Pray about ending this, pausing it, stopping this, putting a stop to this. Pray about putting a stop to having fear and having no direction and feeling like a failure. What's the truth, higher self? There's a card turned over. That you have courage. That you need to go within. You realize you're on how to get on the right path and how to take the first step towards the right path. and you'll have balance. Outcome of being on the right path. You'll see the light. You'll see why divine timing was so important. You'll have happiness. You'll see through the confusion. You'll learn to trust, and you'll be strong with manifest. You're manifesting something with that twin flame. Alright, what healing do we need here? May I see what healing is needed by whomever may need it? Somebody needs to let out their creativity and discover their life purpose. You're a phoenix rising, but you're not moving up for some reason. You're stuck. You're scared. You have fear. You're having fear. Alright, spellcasters, what would you say about the situation? You would say have confidence in yourself. You need to be confident in yourself. Reconciliation is here. Blessings. Strength. Lightening your load. What are you reconciling about? Your financial health. Having peace. And passion. Anything else? You need to set boundaries. Saying that again, boundaries is here with your career. Financial health, peace, passion, boundaries, career, and your psychic abilities. What's going to be the outcome of your career? Oh, your willpower, travel, truth, finding your home, your family, a commitment, compassion, and healing with transformation on the bottom of the deck. You can't get any more beautiful than that. That is truly beautiful. Alright, I'm going to let you ask the angels a question. If you have a question you'd like to ask your angels, just pause the video and think of 3 questions you'd like to ask your angels. And I'm going to try to get you an answer out of these cards. Alright, if you got your first question, here we go. Angels, what's the answer to their first question? 1 card at a time, please. There we go. Forgiveness. Your angels say there needs to be forgiveness, and you're ready. You're not ready, though. It came out in reverse, but there needs to be forgiveness. Alright, get your next question ready. If you got your next question, alright, here we go. Remain positive, and meditation brings answers with in the near future. So stay positive. You're going to have your answers through meditation, and it'll happen in the near future. Alright, third question. Or if that answer, sometimes the answers are vague because you have to reword it. So pause the video, get your third question. Alright, third question, here we go. The answer is just simply yes. And big happy changes. Yes, and big happy changes. Alright, I have a question. So if you have another question, pause the video. Alright, Spirit. Within the next few months, get more information. Alright. One more question. Remain positive. No need to worry. Let this go. Unlikely. Alrighty then. That's going to be a wrap. Alright, I hope you got the answers to your questions, because I got the answers to mine. Alright, let's find out what you need to know when it comes to unshakable inner peace. In order to have unshakable inner peace in this situation, what do we need to know, Spirit? We need to know that we need to breathe. This moment matters most. How can you focus on the moment and appreciate all that it is, or all is well? And you cannot make a mistake. There are infinite possibilities available to you. Where is your heart guiding you? So you can't make a mistake here. Go where your heart is guiding you. Everything that you do is to teach you lessons. So you can't make a mistake. You're gonna learn your lessons no matter which way you go. Alright, talk to me, Spirit, about how we can love who we are while we go through this. Whoever we are in this situation. How do we love who we are? You have to flock together and float like you mean it. There's a seahorse somehow significant here. Number 34, flock together. When we gather, we have an opportunity to witness and be witnessed. Community strengthens our selfhood and confidence. Seek and celebrate your tribe. If you don't have one, honor the tribe within. There's a multitude of beings inside you, the shiny, happy parts, the sad, confused, messy parts, the wild and unpredictable parts. Many of them are shunned or disparaged. All deserve a place at your table. When we gather in community or gather all the pieces of ourselves in sacred communion, we forge a bond of unity that helps sing the soul home. And then number 41, float like you mean it. If you are a part of my community and you're not afraid to acknowledge that, leave me a comment and let me know. I love you. And I want you to know that I'm proud that you are a part of my community. Float, flow, let it all happen. No feeling is permanent and no circumstance is forever. Like the ocean, our reality and our feelings about it are constantly in motion. Now is the time to ride those waves and let it all be. Remember, ships don't sink because of the water around them. Ships sink because of the water that gets inside them. Don't let what's happening around you get inside you and weigh you down. And there is a lot happening around you. It looks like to me, and I've been seeing it for quite a while now, that you gave somebody a second chance because you were afraid not to, even though you had somebody else that was in love with you and you knew it. And they are the ones who taught you to give them a second chance. Not that they were teaching you, but I think you were listening to them somehow, watching their social media, watching their Facebook or their Instagram or talking to them by phone. I don't know. Anyway, they are the reason why you gave this person a second chance, because you were trying to do the right thing, I think, and you found out that this person had somebody else, and that happened to be your best friend, and I'm so sorry that that happened to you. I am. I'm truly sorry. And now you have to forgive that person, and you're having a hard time forgiving them because for somebody you were also given an STD. That was how you found out that they truly were cheating on you, because you didn't believe it. You were told, but you didn't believe it, and you had to go get checked, and you found out that yes, indeed, they were telling you the truth. Alright, one more thing and then we're going to close. One card, please. Wild and free and gay. These are kind of new to us. We haven't had them in a while. Number 1, wild and free. This is an important time in your life when you are being guided to lead from your heart, even if it makes no sense to you or anyone else, or if your mind screams at you with fear and doubt. Don't ignore what your heart is telling you. Give yourself time and space that you need, away from the noise and demands of the world and other people, so that the quiet, sure voice of your heart can be heard. Then have courage and take action on what you feel. Your heart is wise and worthy of your trust. Your heart was never meant to be tamed. It is always truthful. When you allow yourself to be true to your heart, it will allow you to create a beautiful contribution to this world that fills you up with joy and peace. You don't need to be ashamed of what you feel or be persuaded that you should feel differently. Your heart has a wisdom beyond the logic of the mind. It is its own creative genius, a unique way to reframe problems, attract solutions, and empower us to bring our dreams to life. Some may be afraid of the wild freedom of the heart. You are not one of those people. Your mind may not always understand why your heart feels and guides you the way that it does, but that's okay. Reassure your mind that your heart can show you how to live in a way that is amazing and that it's safe to trust in that. You are a wild child of the universe, and your heart is showing you the way to fulfill your divine destiny. Give yourself permission to live a life that makes your heart happy. The world needs your joy. And then 40, Gaia. What a beautiful picture. You could have red hair or black hair, or you may have recently dyed your hair. One or two of those colors. It is the right time, or soon will be, for things to come together for you. If there's something that you really believe in but have been waiting for a long time to bring to life or to see succeed, here's some good news that something is beginning to stir, and at the right time things are going to fall into place. There's a bigger question of divine timing about these matters. My foot's itching, and it is not that you are or are not doing something right. Do not give up. It is not the way. Do not give up. It is not that you are or are not doing something right. Do not give up, but give in to the wise timing of the Earth Mother, who knows how to grow all souls, all things, in perfect fullness in of divine expression. Something new is being hatched. You may wonder if you're imagining it, if the idea of starting a beautiful change is just a foolish fantasy. Gaia comes to tell you that the newness is real. The new life is forming, and when the time is right, it's going to spring forth. Why did I say spiral? It's going to spring forth as something amazing. What is needed is some patience, care, and willingness to trust in what is happening within your own soul. Most of the time, people don't think much about their soul, let alone use their inner senses to feel for what their soul is expressing. When we do take the time to go within to inquire after what our soul is experiencing, a beautiful inner relationship develops, and we start to feel the life of the soul as a very real and genuine experience. We begin to experience more joy, faith, patience, and trust. We start to share a special, secret inner knowing with our soul about beautiful happenings that are going to take place. We feel a quiet inner confidence and sense of knowing that is going on in our lives at a deeper level. This is comforting and helpful. Now is the right time to take time for your soul, to care for yourself, just like you would a fragile egg with precious new life growing inside. Enjoy your growing soul connection as you trust in what is about to hatch. Remember, you're going to keep it to yourself, but walk away and tell this person to shut the fuck up, because they're going to try to lie to you about this relationship. But you're going to know, because you're growing into your spiritual life. You have somehow had this activation happen with this person. Being around them or something has caused you to be activated. Your higher self has been activated, And I think you're finally understanding that this relationship is real. For a while, you did not think it was. All right, best friend, what would you say? Surviving is enough. Keep your head up. So right now, your financial struggles are a factor. What would you say, Magic Oracle? What would you say? Set your intentions with precision. Don't forget your intentions. Set them with precision. You're manifesting a windfall, baby. You're manifesting a windfall. I think you have that part down packed. All right, let me get some trinkets for you. What trinkets would you give me? I have a unicorn. I have Chinese fortunes, both of them. One of them says, romance could divert your attention away from money matters today. And consider your impressions and follow them once in a while. I have a piece of crystal. I have that hand for the pause. 2 hearts connected. A poised angel. A cross with Jesus on it. And an elephant. It's a little one, but it's an elephant. All right. Trinkets from this other bowl. What trinkets did you give me? Well, I got a lot of trinkets from this bowl. I got a key. I got a key. I got the military wings. I got some black tourmaline. I got my bear. I got a rocking horse for a baby. An I Ching. A kundalini rising. A bullet. The love between a grandmother and granddaughter is forever. A family's love. A family's love is forever. A sailboat. A cash sign. Always remember you're braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and loved more than you know. And I got my pirate, my buddy Dean. Thank you, baby, for helping me with this reading. All right, I hope you guys have a magnificent day. Let's see who Spirit might be talking to. LTECFHQ1. PFLMEWI3. GCQDQNN number 7. MTTJZWK7. WAIHVCA number 1. CNPIOWR number 1. BMPWLTR number 1. I'm going to go one more time. W. YNPVSFC number 11. All right, that's going to be a wrap. I hope you have a magnificent day. Be careful out there. Comment and let me know if you're part of my soul tribe. Oh God of heaven and earth, it is good to sing your praises and to bless your holy name always. You do great things for us. The whole earth is full of your glory. To you be glory in the church and in Christ Jesus for endless ages. Amen. And amen. Bye-bye.